Okay, so my mom waited too long to harvest our tomatoes. Remember for our first video? But if you're new, this is Heather Cleestoff's channel. My idea though.
Well, Ember's kind of right. We have an infection called Blight.
It's a fungi.
And with that, we also have these itty bitty worms eating them. So the plant, there's no saving it. It is completely dead. Ember, you want to zoom in on the damage? The yellowing down here, this is blight. It starts out like this, over here with the yellow dots, and then it turns brown, and then it turns completely yellow.
Here.
It is a...
Oh, my dirt-eating baby.
Yeah, she knows how to get in. So what we're doing is we're harvesting Ember's tomatoes, and we're going to let them
ripen.
Uh-oh, go. Careful, careful, careful. We're going to let them ripen in the house.
Just because I don't like
this one, though, is for the turkeys because a buggy ate it.
Just because I don't like tomatoes doesn't mean I don't like growing them. They're fun to grow. They're fun to smell. And I like them. Special ones. Not like cherry tomatoes. Different ones. My grandma used to have this huge garden.
And this broke.
And that's my cabbage.
No, not the cabbage. The tomato cage broke, so it's going to fall down. You want to hold it with one hand?
I only got a finger. But my sister eats dirt.
Well, she's 2. Now, we're going to pull this up and see how deep the roots went. You see, look at all the root growth up here, because we planted it deep. And
it's deeper down, Mom.
The roots are deeper down because they ripped, because your sister's helping me.
Nastia.
However, I'm going to try and save this other tomato plant over here. Did you hear me?
Yes.
I just want to get all this stuff off of the tomato roots. But you see, we buried it to here. And you see how the roots are growing all the way down?
Hannah, get your head out of the way. You got roots on your hair.
Yeah, we'll give her a bath later. Here you go, Ember. Put this over there.
I'm not taking a bath.
Okay, so.
I'm going to go and start to put that in the thing. And we'll be right back. Be cool.
So we're going to try and save this one as it's not that bad. We're going to cut off everywhere that has blight. And dispose of it. Leaving the tomato bits without blight. As you can see, we're getting a new tomato. Jiggle, 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 pollinate, pollinate.
Mom, I really like that ribbon.
Yeah, that ribbon is supposed to hold this up.
But it's not holding that baby one up.
Because it's getting heavy. So
I'm going to probably
fix it. Leave that on there.
I'm just holding it.
Once I get these bits of blight off, this should be able to stand up better.
It's basically a fungi on your toe. Like, it's on your toenail, it eats up your toenail, it starts to eat up your toe. Right, Mommy?
Yeah.
Or a virus.
Now, if we had some tape or something, I would, or not tape, some more rope, I would tie this up better.
Yeah.
Actually, somebody did something to this that I'm not too crazy about.
Poppy, probably. Mommy, blue jay. So I'm just showing you guys a little bit of Mother Nature's profits. See, that's a tiny chipmunk. I put down food. It looks like we're close. I just zoomed in. I'm going to grab that chipmunk and just go like stroking it. It's a cute little fluffy thing. It's like a little linking log. Oh yeah, just so you guys know, if I unpause it and it's not there, don't be scared. I might have chasing it away. Make sure you have a pepper and your child does not know how to get in. Because my sister just did it. She sat on the pepper.
And we had something eating this pepper again, so we lost another pepper.
Ow.
You want to smell it?
No. Say that again.
She cut off all the new peppers, all the new flowers.
And yes, I'm on a tiny little baby thing.
Don't go too far.
Doesn't it look
Although I
like
want
that's
you to
a
look
swamp?
at your pepper that you planted when we first did the garden.
We should change that.
What do you have? Do you have tomatoes?
We should change that.
So as I was snipping the blight off of this tomato, we're getting new flowers on this tomato. I snipped all the blight off of it. And we lost this tomato as the blight had taken over every single leaf on it and there was no new growth coming. So I was pulling that out. And Anna decided she was going to be just like Mommy. And she snipped up the pepper plant. No rhyme or reason. She snipped off the leaves and the tops of it. And she pulled the cabbage out of the ground. And when she pulled the cabbage out of the ground, she got the top half of the original cabbage that I planted before the twirly bit, if you go back into my videos, to the first one I made. And there's new roots all over the stalk. And there was new growth coming up from the stalk. Now this particular cabbage is 90 days to maturity, and there's about 3 months left of our season before it gets really frosty. So hopefully by replanting it, it will regrow. And pretty soon, it's going to be time to dig up the peppers. Anastasia! No, we're not picking that tomato, Anna. That tomato's going to stay on the vine a little bit longer.
Well, I have a song that I made.
She likes
Tomatoes.
she likes gardening.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Record your song. Come on.
Okay, so in our previous few seconds, that I had with Anna on the swing in the background, but you can't see it, I did this song, and there's a few things that we don't have in our garden, but I still said it, because it's nice to let everybody know that you might have this later on, you might have that later on, you might not have this anymore.
No, we're all done in the garden.
But I get nervous, so if I say like "bleh" or something like that, don't just be like, what? Please not. Okay, so here I go. Don't sit on the flowers, don't sit on the ride, don't sit on... Hold on. Take two. Don't sit on the peppers, don't sit on the ride, don't sit on the flowers, even if the bee goes by. Don't snip off the pepper, don't snip off some of the rye, don't snip off the flowers, even if the bee gone by. And if you didn't hear that, I basically just said don't snip off the flowers, don't snip off the rye, but listen closely. I have a nice voice for what I can tell, but I don't know if you have the same idea. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know. Subscribe, hit that little bell notification.